I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, they know I'm up next. They could hate, that's okay. I'm a stunt with my team. Get this money, find a way. Yeah, they cool. Yes, you want me, but we keep it on the low. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Booker.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Shaq Diallo. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Doris last couple games of the regular season. But plenty of fireworks, I think, still to come.
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. You know this. We refer to the playoffs as, quote, the second season. And for many teams, this is where the real struggle begins. Every game takes on such great meaning and so much more dimension to it.
And the basket by Rubio.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Green deciding where to go with it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Covington wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession. You know, here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
Now here's Booker, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Diallo the pass to Covington. For 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. And what's astounding, even with Booker, the Suns have been last, Doris, in three-point accuracy 2 straight seasons.
Yeah, and I think that speaks, Kev, to the roster construction. You need floor spacing to win games, and it can't be from just one guy. This franchise knows that. They just haven't been able to yet solve the problem.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Fires it up. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Booker. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Booker. Over LeBron. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now, here's Rubio after the miss from Green. Up top, Rubio, guarded by Green. Diallo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Rubio against Green, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Diallo.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Green with the block, and he's able to get it back. And it's good for 2. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Oubre's checked in for Robert Covington. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. Now, here's Green. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Green's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Booker. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Passes to Kaminsky. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Booker. Nails the baby hook.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Green against Booker. Goes up on the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oubre passes to Jang. Back to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Clock is at 3. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Booker against Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. Sheck Diallo comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Robert Covington's checked in for Oubre. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Devin Booker.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Green. And it's James in at the small forward.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the general in his last time out against the Kings was all business. He finished with 59 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Pass to Bridges. Green against Rubio. Here's Diallo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And coming down the back stretch, good time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And here is Green. 16 points for him. And the shot goes in. 6 points for LeBron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Suns call time. Angeles, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Phoenix, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And right now for Phoenix, they were not a team that anybody predicted would be in the playoffs this year. They deserve a ton of credit for turning things around this year.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 16-point game against Houston. To stop the drought. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Green against Rubio. And it's Green missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 18 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
Bradley against Booker. Rubio outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Diallo out there with Ayton. And it's Covington in at the three. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their careers.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. Now the pass to Diallo. Suns moving the ball around. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
LeBron kicks to Green. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Rubio against Green. Rubio misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jang, he's checked in for 8. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Shaq Diallo. And Oubre subbed in for Robert Covington. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Bradley. Rubio with it. Now Green defending. And again, it's the Suns missing. Lakers leading by 21. On the wing, Green. The tray. They get the rebound. Howard, good.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Over to the left wing. Rubio finds Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Rubio misses. LA has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. LeBron, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Looking to end the run, and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Green kicks to Green. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long, so that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From deep, Green, good on the triple. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Chalk up 2 there. Oubre's got 5 now.
Now, that's the lefty stroke of Oubre, right? He can hit from mid-range right on out to deep three-point range.
Green against Booker. Outside, Green. Pass to Green. Howard with it. On the wing, Green. Over Booker. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 29 points for the General.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, the definition of a high-percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Zhang.
Green against Booker. Green draws the double. Caldwell Pope outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Gorgui Zhang. Aaron Baines comes in for Frank Kaminsky. And Robert Covington subbed in for Kelly Oubre. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Green against Bridges from deep. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Green.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles, JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. Then it's Green, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Rubio's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. Davis goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Got a piece of it. Green kicks to Kuzma. Bradley passes to Davis. Rubio against Green. Jacks up a three. That one's not going to go. Good D by Rubio. Covington inside the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Green outside. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now here's Diallo. James covering. Passes it to Kaminsky. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And that one's good. Green.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers shooting in this game 45%. Green against Rubio. The 3 ball. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Pass to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Bradley against Booker. Shoots the 3. Cousins pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Generals.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Oubre over LeBron. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.